Let's be honest for a second. Somewhere along the way, Christmas, it lost something, didn't it? It feels a bit plastic, a bit hollow, a little too bright, a little too loud, a little too focused on, well, stuff. We're all just running around, stressed out, trying to buy magic in a box. What if I told you there is one place on Earth that remembers? A place that guards the original spirit of Christmas and wraps it in such profound elegance that it becomes undeniable. A place where the magic isn't manufactured, it's in the air you breathe. That place is Vienna, Austria. I know what you're thinking. Vienna? Isn't that just for old people and classical music? I thought so too. I thought I knew what a Christmas market was. I thought I knew what pretty lights looked like. I was wrong. Visiting Vienna in December isn't a trip. It's a time machine. It's not just a city. It's a living, breathing snow globe. And today, I'm taking you inside. The first thing you have to understand is that Vienna doesn't just put up decorations. The entire city becomes the decoration. The backdrop for your holiday isn't a parking lot or a modern shopping mall. The backdrop is history. It's the Schönbrunn Palace, the former seat of an empire. It's the grand sweeping Ringstrasse Boulevard. It's the Opera House and the towering cathedrals. These buildings aren't just old, they're majestic. And at Christmas they look like they've dressed for a royal ball. And the lights. Oh, the lights. We're not talking about a few sad strings of blinking LEDs. We're talking about chandeliers. I'm serious. They hang actual chandeliers over the main streets, like diamond necklaces draped on the city itself. The lights don't scream for your attention. They don't blink. They glow. They are a warm, golden, confident hum that says, "Welcome, we're glad you're here. We've been doing this for centuries." You can take a fiacre, a traditional horse-drawn carriage, and clip-clop over the cobblestones, wrapped in a blanket. You'll pass the glowing windows of palaces and the famous Sacher Hotel, and you'll feel like you've fallen straight into a 19th century novel. This isn't just elegance, it's a stage, perfectly set for the magic to begin. But Vienna's magic isn't just visual, it's auditory. What does your Christmas sound like? For me, it was usually the same 10 songs on repeat at the grocery store. In Vienna, Christmas sounds like Mozart. It sounds like Strauss. It sounds like a live string quartet that is set up in a frozen palace courtyard. This is, after all, the city of music. And it takes that title very seriously. You can, and you absolutely must, go to a classical concert. Go to the Karlskirche, a stunning Baroque church, and listen to Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Go to the legendary Musikverein, one of the most beautiful concert halls on earth. You don't have to be a classical music expert to be moved. When you sit in that red velvet chair and a full orchestra begins to play, it's not just music. It's a physical force. It's human genius made into sound. It vibrates in your chest. It's a moment of pure, unfiltered analog beauty in our loud digital world. But the music isn't just locked away in grand halls. That's the secret. It spills out. You'll be walking, and you'll hear a choir singing from a church. You'll hear an accordionist playing a waltz. The city has a built-in soundtrack that makes you feel like the main character in your own holiday movie. Okay, let's talk about the markets. Here's the most important thing to know. Vienna doesn't just have one Christmas market. It has a constellation of them, and each one has its own distinct personality. This isn't a one-size-fits-all experience. First, you have the superstar, the Rathausplatz, in front of the spectacular city hall. This is the one you see on Instagram. And let me tell you, it deserves the hype. It's not just a market, it's a Christmas kingdom. The city hall itself is lit up like a Gothic fairy tale castle. There's a gigantic, perfectly decorated tree. There's an ice skating rink that isn't just a sad little oval. It's a winding river of ice that flows through the park's trees. This market is for your inner child. It is pure, unfiltered spectacle. But it can be a lot. So when you need a breath, you go to the palace. The market at Schönbrunn Palace is the elegant, refined older sister. Set against the buttery yellow of the former Imperial summer residence, this market is all about class. The stalls are uniform, the crafts are high-end. This is where you buy handmade glass ornaments, intricate woodwork, and gifts that feel like heirlooms. It's calm, it's sophisticated, it's where you go to sip your wine and feel like royalty. Then, there's my personal favorite, Spittelberg. This market is the romantic, bohemian secret. It's not in a grand square. It's tucked away in a series of tiny, narrow cobblestone alleys. The stalls are crammed into doorways, the lights are strung low. You're not in a market, you're in a hug. It's intimate, it's cozy. It's where you go to get lost with someone you love, to find a one-of-a-kind piece of art, and to feel like you've discovered a hidden world. There are so many others. The artisanal market at Rathausplatz, the traditional one at Vienna. You could spend a week just exploring the markets, and each day would feel different. But what connects all these experiences? What grounds you in the moment? It's the cold. And the answer to the cold. It's the feeling of a heavy ceramic mug in your freezing hands. Inside is Glühwein, hot mulled wine, or Weihnachtspunsch, a hot Christmas punch, often with rum or brandy. This isn't just a drink. This is liquid armor. It's a central heating system for your soul. It's spicy, sweet, and it warms you from the inside out. You pay a deposit for the mug, and you can either return it, or you can keep it. And suddenly, you have the most perfect, most authentic souvenir. And the smells. Oh, the smells. It's the smell of roasting chestnuts from a paper cone, the smell of bratwurst sizzling on a grill, the sweet, addictive smell of Kaiserschmarrn, a fluffy, shredded pancake dusted with powdered sugar that is, quite frankly, like eating a warm cloud. This is the romance of it. It's not grand gestures. It's this. Standing in a centuries-old square, surrounded by lights, holding a warm drink, and eating a hot pretzel. It's a simple, profound, deeply human joy. Visiting Vienna at Christmas is not an attraction. It's not something you check off a list. It's a feeling. It's a chance to replace cynicism with wonder, to replace stress with warmth. It's a romance, not just for couples, but a romance with life itself. A chance to fall back in love with the world. So, if your holidays have started to feel hollow, if that spark you remember from childhood feels like it's gone out, I'm telling you, the magic is real. It's just been waiting for you. It's waiting for you in the sound of a violin in a cold courtyard. It's waiting for you in the glow of 1,000 candles. And it's waiting for you in a warm mug of Glühwein in the heart of Vienna.